I had to look after him. Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long.
Okay. Let's get it kicked in.
What's it like?
This ought to be good.
In the curse.
Let's see. That how it's building summertime. Yeah.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Thanks for watching out for me. You lot could have tossed me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. No face left behind.
What shall it be?
That's still the case.
Alrighty.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Like your mind. Once you're dead.
That's it. Let's get on out of here.
Thank you.
I ought to do the rounds again.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you.
Hey, how you doing?
Jahira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Let's just get out of here first, huh? Get out of here first, huh?
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Right. That's always been the plan. Go to Baldur's Gate.
Will
Fuck.
has failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Sure, buddy.
Let's get this over with.
I'm going after you first.
With haste.
Need to act fast.
Alright, let's do this. Spirit Guardians. Let's cast that at level 4.
Have to keep going.
And we'll leave that there.
Oak Father, harden my heart.
There, owl there. We have that, and then we have his cave bear. Let's go cave bear.
Yield or die.
Oh, I can't get there.
Orders.
Alright, let's do this. Shit.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
You dumb fuck. I'm gonna jump over here. It's a level 3 smite.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Breathe deep and move. War is an old woman's game.
Whatever may come, I stand ready.
God damn it!
Got to keep fighting.
Let's see what I got here.
I think we have given offense.
Nature shall be defended at any cost.
Give that to Elysium. Dumbass. Alright, let's do this.
My faith will protect me.
Consider my hackles raised.
Alright, that's him dead.
Into position.
Unleash me!
Silent detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Send that to him. This protects with the way they have resistance to psychic damage. Eats out a saving throw against the spell they weaken. Dude, that's a badass armor set. Give that to Lae'zel.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Sylvanus' blessings.
It's dismiss.
Welcome rest.
Your command.
Let's go to you.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I already got all of this stuff from you.
Dark Justicius, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
We can at least be proud that the Shadow Curse is no more.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Let's move on.
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Oh, that's badass. Okay. Okay, Colin. This motherfucker looks like he's got a stick up his ass.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and screaming. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason
What the
to
hell?
cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
What the fuck?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Is there somebody still up here? Who's up here? Oh, it's Hauser.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
Alright. Let's go down and talk to the others, see what everybody else has to say. Go this way.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Seluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
Anyway, let's move along. Go talk to the others. See what everybody else has to say about all this. Come on. Go talk to the others.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Alright, well, she ain't got nothing to say.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness, the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Alright. What about you?
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Once again, your mind opens to lace out, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Jastil Kithrak pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. A dangerous one. Lies have a way of spreading until they cannot be discerned from the truth. The Queen would take even a child's head for so much as whispering this rubbish.
Your tadpoles connect, and you see the truth. Lae'zel speaks with conviction, but she's riddled with doubt.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Halsin can step aside for now.
Our victory is most certain. Indolence breeds madness.
What do I have her as anyway? Battle Master? I think I'll keep her as a... I think... Ooh, no. I don't need her as a sleight of hand character. Let's put that in insight. Put this in athletics. And acrobatics. And then here at level 3, we'll put that into... And now I need to find the chest. Let's see. What do I have? I have dual wielder. Okay. Camp chest has got to be around here somewhere. There it is. So I've got the psionic ward. I've got that. Got that. Let's look for a decent pair of gloves and some rings. Maybe 2 rings, a pair of gloves, potentially a case. Let's see. I'm going to rely on poisoning. Manager of the Jaguar and receive disadvantage of saving throw. 1 bonus to armor class while obscured. The foe fails its saving throws against one of your spells or anything. Do I have any feats better than the ones I've done? Saving throws. Weapon attacks do an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage. I'll take that for now. Clearly there's get just those. But I think I'll leave that. And go we should keep those gloves. Oh, please. I don't think that's what I needed. I don't think I have it. At least in here. Let's see if reading on it never the can't pass it. And so goes in here. I don't think it is. That's fine. Who cares? I still fail to believe that it's not in here. Golly, stop, damn it. Golly, stop, damn it. Is it really not in here? That's sometimes it's new. Okay, well, okay, whatever. Anyway. I'm moving along the list here. Talk with everybody.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just, it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over.
Never usually do.
1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
See what these two had to say.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Amy is here. And
My father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers.
Holly, stop.
I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then. I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
See what you're... Oh, nope. Let's see what you're doing.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Well... see what everybody else has to say.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. Not unless we can figure out more about what he's plotting. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. And then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Oh! Golly, that's why I said you gotta be careful, stupid.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I'm with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistress further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Alright, let's see what Minthara has to say.
It does not surprise me that Shadowheart's faith was based on a lie. Deception is the sum of Shah's design. I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader. Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in murder. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize. A meaningless question. If he had killed us and conquered the Sword Coast, I would envy him. As it is, he lost, and I pity him. But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Damn.
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
But I mean, when you think about drow culture, how that does make sense.
I thought so too. This world is full of fools, after all. But in this instance, I was mistaken. Our visitors were not fools. They were bait. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution. Indeed. A man you know all too well. General Ketheric Thorm.
The dead cough up their secrets just as well as the living. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers. No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketherick expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery. Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketherick proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Mensa Baranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them. Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketherick held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketherick nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls.
Jesus Christ.
And then she placed the tadpole in my eye, herself. That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance. A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? She is intelligent, strong, and capable as both a leader and a fighter. An impressive woman. It is a shame that she devotes all of her talents and experience to the futile cause of the Harpers. Their devotion to preserving balance is pathetic. That notion is a lie, amplified by the weak to preserve their feeble grip on the world. There are organizations like the Harpers in every realm and every culture. I despise all of them.
Let's see.
You wish to consult me?
I'd like you to join me. Take Shadowheart's place.
Paragon of wisdom.
Take Shadowheart's place. Go with the fellow sweethearts for you. Send that to King. Wait, what does this do? Whenever the wearer deals thunder damage to a reverber. Ah, yeah, that can go to camp. Whenever a creature deals melee damage to the wearer, 1/4 acid damage.
No one stopped me yet.
Alrighty.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the Chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join!
What the fuck? Am I being attacked by the gift, Zero?
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I'm being attacked by the fucking Gizra. Is my... It is. Whoops.
My path be true. Unleash me.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Oh, shut up. I'm on my way. Shit.
Ready for battle. It shall be done.
That orb is about to erupt!
That's the bloody Gizzerai. They're Yankee monks, is what the Gizzerai are. They're in service to Gith. They abhor the dogmatic vision of Flacket.
Enough to keep us going. For now. Whatever it takes.
I hope this is important. For your sake. Let me strike.
I need to get my whole team in here.
Yours but to keep going.
Alright, so... Oh, you son of a bitch.
Fresh orders?
Let's get you over here. Heal you.
It's not over. Come to the skull. All right. What now? Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Hang on, I'm on my way, damn it.
In it. It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm on my way. Calm the fuck down. Damn, you got knocked on your ass.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my fall deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asuna Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time we were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lazel. Fight with me for your own survival. Together, we can turn the tide.
Of a lecherous lich.
Oh, she's got to die first. She's got to die first.
For the fallen.
I hope you realize you have brought this on yourself.
On your command.
Shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Not good. Not good at all.
For Orpheus! Attacker!
What's this do? Where it deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier to unarmed strikes.
Right on my feet.
Onward.
Let's do this.
May the gods take you first.
I think I could go another round.
I must regain control of the Githyanki priest.
You bow.
Whoa.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned gig. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
For the other
You're
version.
attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I
I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changing me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain. The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me when I did my work.
God damn!
I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillman. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course, they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible! He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of
It does make sense given Githyanki culture that Blackith would want to kill Orpheus.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
And see, Eden was a mind flayer this whole time.
He was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing,
now he's being defensive. What the hell?
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elden Ring, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Ring if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Control? You fucking destroyed the son of a bitch.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Sleet storm and haze. Sleet storm, call lightning. Kitchen from energy, load of patty. Call lightning, plant growth. Daylight, haze. Lightning bolt, light. Stinking cloud, inventory charge. Gaseous form, stinking cloud. I'm gonna go with mountain. And then call lightning, plant growth. Level 5. We'll get the same things. Call lightning, plant growth. But I also get animate day and gaseous form. At level 4, we'll go with ability improvement. Get 20 in strength. We'll go 5 and Bard. And I'll get level warding. Who knows? I'll get rid of sleep. The sleep is gonna be useless. And I'll get hypnotic pattern.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Yep.
It seems like you have ample company already.
I do believe.
You're wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Let's go with the smites. Baldur.
Let's move. Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me. Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
Which was a trick.
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshes teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gaith slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Alrighty. Let's move up and talk to the others.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
I need you on my side.
There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss
Some
another.
Thar, I can step
Ready at
aside.
your side. There is much to do.
Alright, so I've already got Tavern Brawler. I'll go Dual Wielder. And the spells that I'm gonna grab. Ice Knife. Those are the level 1s. Elemental. Conjure Woodland Being. And I think, what do I want this last one to be? Do I want it to be Blight? Or Wall of Fire? I think I'm gonna go Wall of Fire. No, it's not. I've got a personal playthrough that I'm doing. This is one of the two that I'm streaming. I'm doing this one, which is a good character, and then I've got an evil run that I'm doing as well.
What to do? Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that yet. I'm not gonna do honor mode yet. Nice. See what you got to say.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlach doesn't blink.
Dear God, what class are you playing to do an average of 35? Dear God, what class are you playing to do an average of 35? Are you doing cleric, the Tempest cleric? Are you doing the Tempest cleric sorcerer multi-class? Because that's the only thing I could think of. Are you doing the Tempest cleric sorcerer multi-class? Because that's the only thing I could think of. Oh, just pure sorcerer? Oh. Oh, just pure sorcerer? Buff proficiency bonus for charisma? Buff proficiency bonus for charisma? Yeah, that +4. I'm guessing you're using the
We have a new look.
the
From you,
potent robes.
Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
Back
in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Let me...
One with the weave.
Row necklace of elemental augmentation. Is level 6 ice sorcerer. Huh. You get a lot of good stuff once you hit X3 from what I know, but you get a lot of good stuff once you hit X3 from what I know. Yep. Let's see, let's get it. Drop sleep. Drop feather fall. From the item, double 6 filter, +8 from the staff, +2d8 damage. Nice! Well, any ice spell does that, because it makes an ice surface with the spells. Any ice spell does that, because it makes an ice surface with the spells. DC save on my turn and then fall prone on their turn. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Put that on. Then investigate. That's a hell of a statement. That is a hell of a statement to make. That's a hell of a statement. That is a hell of a statement to make. I'll get some of the spectators out of camp. Oh, I know it's not a joke. It's through a ring, ain't it? If I remember correctly. It's through a ring, ain't it? If I remember correctly.
Never a dull moment.
Shadowheart looks different. A change of diet, perhaps?
Cat's recharges. Oh. Yeah, the meta magic. Yeah, the meta magic. Hey, dual wielding crossbows is no joke, especially if you do a ranger rogue multi-class, gloomstalker, gloomstalker thief, or gloomstalker assassin.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Yeah, that's the average multi-class for them. I think it's like 2 levels. I think it's like 5 levels fighter, 3 levels rogue, 3 levels ranger. Or 4 levels. 6 levels, 3. Yeah, 6, 3, and 3. 4 levels. 6 levels, 3. Yeah, 6, 3, and 3.
Do what must be done.
What comes next?
Allison, let's get you set. Let's get you hooked up, my dude. Let's get you hooked up, my dude. Because the Dryad doesn't gain anything from casting it at a higher level.
I am here.
The Dryad doesn't gain anything from casting it at a higher level. Neither does minor. Neither does minor elemental. Neither does minor. Neither does minor elemental. No, I just do it. It's a ritual spell that doesn't cost anything. See, I still have my 4th level slot. Ritual spells like Long Strider, Speak with Animals, Disguise Self. They don't cost a spell slot to cast if you cast them outside of battle. They don't cost a spell slot to cast if you cast them outside of battle. So anything with the ritual tag won't use a spell slot if you cast it out of battle. So anything with the ritual tag won't use a spell slot if you cast it out of battle. Alright, so I have that, I've got everything set up there. Let's get Long Strider set up here. Alright. That's funny because I got like 3 druid. Like, I just basically created a team of druids, pretty much. That's funny because I got like 3 druids. Like, I just basically created a team of druids, pretty much. So I got my Gloomstalker Circle of the Land druid. It's more spellcaster focused. So I got my Gloomstalker. Yeah, go ahead.
Always nice.
I've got my Gloomstalker Circle of Spores druid that's more melee focused. Yeah, go ahead. I've got my Gloomstalker Circle of Spores druid that's more melee focused. I mean, I feel like that'd be the best option. Just straight up get rid of that motherfucker. I got my Bard Circle of the Moon druid. Straight up get rid of that motherfucker. That's where it was. It was with Howson. Send that to Layville. You don't need that. Go ahead. What you got for me?
Lovely day, this. For now.
6 levels Moon Druid, 6 levels Barbarian. That's just OP. That's just OP. But then again, you don't get no real use out of most of the out of concentration spells that druids have.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Because I mean, a lot of druids utilize their spells more than anything. I mean, I can understand if you go more utility based, healing long striders, speak with animals, enhance sleep, stay at half HP or lower. Yeah. That always makes me nervous. Stay at half HP or lower. That the alert feed I can understand. The alert feed I can understand. First level barbarian. First level barbarian. And then put levels into druid. Put levels into druid. Let's see. Then go back into barbarian for a while. Alright, let's see. Go back into barbarian for a while.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
I'm gonna grid, get an extra bonus to action rage and wild shape. Keep at the same time. Does the helmet of grit work for wild shape? Because a lot of armor pieces don't work for wild shape, because I know the pieces don't work for wild shape, because I know the
She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. Said it was for the spots. She had them all in her hands and face. She said she wouldn't be gone long. But that was a whole 10 days ago.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother would
Oh, okay, it's to set up everything. That's a slow start to the turn then if you use your opening move for setup. That's a slow start to the turn then if you use your opening move for setup.
thank you. I was getting hungry. Mum made a big stew before she left. She's the best cook ever. But I ate it all. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Anything you want for supper?
First, use 2 bonus actions to wild shape and rage, and then attack. Attack 3 times for an extra action. For an action.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Oh, hold up. What? Give an extra bonus action so you can rage and then wild shape in the same turn. Oh, okay. So the Helmet of Grid is is an extra bonus action. Okay, I see what you're saying. Is an extra bonus action. Okay. So you raged and wild shaped, and you attack 3 times for an action. Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. So you raged and wild shaped, and you attack 3 times for an action. Okay, I see. I see what you're saying.
You have anything you want for supper?
All right.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
One time we'll make an exception.
Grid is extra bonus action below HP 50. Okay, so you have to be in below 50. Okay. I guess I'll start here.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement? My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely
nice.
And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something. Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
You really don't want to do this. Really I just got to town, and I'm already ready having to fight.
Where do I go from here?
Ready having to fight. Like that.
No time for mercy.
Enemies abound.
Okay, so let's see. So,
There. The animal.
where did you come from? I didn't see you.
Creator, destroyer.
No rest, be you wicked or wise. Well, so much for peace. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
None can withstand nature's wrath.
Ah, you're joking.
One can't always be a gentleman. Good move.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A broom can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
You did this to yourself, dude.
Oakfather's blessings.
Looking ahead.
I am gonna go in here now.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was...
I want to look around a bit.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Kitchen area.
Can't risk being in open view. Let's see what you're reading.
Sure we were about to be evicted?
I don't think the children could cope. Something over there.
See what this guy was hiding. Oh shit!
My hand slipped.
Trap. Be cautious.
What the fuck?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Let's see what this does.
What in the hell?
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Dear God.
At least here we stand a chance.
Okay. That's insane. But let's do a little bit of looking around. About as far as we can go over there. What about over this way?
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble. It's your tummy can handle.
Never allowed sweet things right before bed.
Welcome to Rivington, south Coast Way, north Worms Crossing.
What in the hell was that? Felt like an earthquake. As if I didn't have problems enough already.
What's that?
What the hell? Alright, before I go any further that way, I'm gonna go over this way now.
Remind me that this is our city, and don't take kindly to parasites.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
The creepy monster thing.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Rivington General.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? Wonderful, but patience is a virtue. I provide a personalised service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
What the hell? What the hell?
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Barrels carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi! Or want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the
You know
fuck?
how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Indeed.
Oh, all right. Yes. I just got to find a way to bother him. Without actually bothering him. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone, see? Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, yay!
Rare to see a dragonborn. Let's see. Rare to see a dragonborn. Ah! No. I need to keep that. No. I need to keep that. No, the Sylvan Scimitar, I don't need that. It's not that good. I don't need that. Get used to those. Let's see what you got. The Elven Chain. Consider proficient with this armor while wearing it. +2 bonus to initiative rolls. Start to run against conflict. gain a +1 bonus to initial rolls. Your sneak attack deals an additional 1 to 4 force damage. I know. Dancing Breeze. It's a finesse weapon? Finesse? In combat, you deal an additional necrotic damage. I gotta take it a turn again.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Alright.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
Huh? I didn't attack you.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
I'm leaving. Don't worry. I'm not gonna stick around and cause trouble for any of you. But I will go snooping a bit because you got a cellar here.
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
When's it gonna stop? It won't.
Alright. So let me see. I bought a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna send the Dancing Breeze to camp. Gain 15 temporary hit points when you rage. Reduce all incoming damage by 2 when the wearer is struck by a melee attack. The attacker takes 3 piercing damage. I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Karlak. The wearer has a +2 bonus to initiative and saving throws. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. My armor class goes down, but I do like the look of this armor. But I also like the look of this silver. I'm gonna go ahead and send this to him. Shield shrouds to wear in fourth conduit. I'm gonna send that to camp. I'm gonna send that to Leia because she can get use out of that. I'm gonna give this to Halson.
What comes now?
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'll go to the circus in a moment. I just want to look around.
What if we get caught? It's a circus, not the guild.
Fox works for the guild. Why don't you take your giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint? Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Ready by the door. You're such a scaredy cat.
Name of the crying one, have mercy.
I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen? This whole situation stinks.
Maintain your distance. Area under active investigation by order of the Flaming Fist.
Alright, so I'm gonna go down this well. What? What did I just stumble upon? Anyway, I think I'll call it here. Been fun, but peace.